Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video, and today we're going to be checking out Pagan Poetry from Vespertine. This is the one that kind of seems to be the most, talked about in regards to the Vespertine album. I thought instead of, directly diving into Vespertine, I would take a look at Pagan Poetry first, like I did with, Venus as a Boy for debut, Army of Me for posts, and then we kind of just dove right into Homogenic. But I feel like, kind of to get my, brain into the mood to listen to Vespertine, which will be coming out, as soon as possible. I feel like it's a good place to start, Pagan Poetry. I have heard a lot about this song. As far as I know, it's up there with one of her most iconic and one of her best. Whether or not that is true, we will see today. 5 minutes and 14 seconds. I'm excited. So just before we get started, I want to let you guys know that I do have a Patreon. The link to that will be down in the description. There you can get access to exclusive videos that you're not going to get on the main channel with just a $5 Canadian subscription. You can request things, and if you're a member, it's a guarantee that I'll check it out, and the videos will go right up on Patreon. I do have a Army of Me music video reaction uploaded on Patreon. That's an exclusive video, and you can get a bunch of other exclusive videos there that you're not going to get on the main channel. So, if you kind of are interested in that, the link will be down in the description. So let's check out Pagan Poetry as a kind of, first look at what the Vespertine era has to kind of, has to offer us. Seems very, mysterious so far. Yeah. Big fan of this opener here. That's it. The production on this is already super captivating. Ooh, the vocal melody, the harmonies along with her.
A secret code card, a secret code card.
Already one thing I've noticed is just how kind of improved the vocal mixing is. I don't know if it's a stylistic thing that was just different in her previous albums, but in this song specifically, it feels like the vocal mixing is way more kind of, advanced. You can hear it way clearer, especially with the addition of those, harmonies and backing vocals, something that we really don't get a bunch of in Björk's music, but I really, really like what we're getting from this so far. It definitely feels like a different kind of world that Vespertine lies in compared to the homogenic world. You know what I mean?
He offers a handshake, a crochet. 5 fingers, they form a pattern.
What is she saying, bro?
Yet to be matched on the surface simplicity.
I can't find it.
By the darkest bit in me.
Oh, yeah, it's about sex.
There's pagan poetry. Pagan poetry.
Ooh. I really like this break in the middle. That bass, too, is really a great addition.
Morse coated signals
still got like a minute left.
love him, I 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 love him,
Oh, I love that. Oh, wow.
I'm gonna keep it to myself.
That's so good.
This time I'm gonna keep me all to myself.
This, one of the most gorgeous songs I think she's ever written.
But it makes me want to hide myself.
This is so good. This might be, again, one of her best songs in my opinion. I was not expecting all of this. This is so gorgeous.
Makes me want to hide.
I don't know what it is. Maybe I'm just kind of, enjoying the more kind of modern sound, because the sound of this definitely does feel a lot more modern compared to anything that we heard on Homogenic. So that could be why I'm resonating with this more than, some of her also very, very emotional, gorgeous songs. But that was incredible. The lyricism, obviously, I will read up about on the lyrics in a second, but they are about sex from what I could gather. But the lyricism, very, very good from what I could kind of pay attention and focus to. I think this is one of her most gorgeous songs that I've heard in her discography. Really like leveled up with the production, I feel like, on this song. It was just enough. We had that kind of, section in the middle where she kind of, it quieted down a little bit. It went back into the second hook or whatever. And then the last minute was super, super raw and emotional. I love him. She loves him. This kind of back and forth. That was also really, really raw and, so emotional to hear. But that is up there for one of my favorite songs in her discography at this point in time. I feel like the ride we're going to get for Vespertine is going to be one that is like no other. And I thought that was the case for these first three albums. But, I feel like Vespertine is really going to be the album that does it for me. Not including the ones that we still have to discover. I don't even remember, but she still has a lot of great albums left in her. But her first four are kind of, her most notable ones, but we're still going to keep on trucking in her discography. But that was so gorgeous. That was, so gorgeous to hear. So just kind of reading up a little bit on the lyrics, it says they describe the parallels of sexual pleasure and emotional fulfillment found in romantic relationships, both of which are important to her. She recognizes the conflict between the two, wanting both a physical, satisfying, and faithful relationship while remaining unsure of their mutual obtainability. By the end of the track, she faces the love she has for her partner, who makes her want to hand herself over. Pagan poetry's content also features many metaphors, with the concept of pagan poetry itself representing the emotional complexity of the subject. I mean, just right there, yeah. I mean, that was gorgeous. And I'm gonna, put the lyrics on screen. Try kind of that out in editing, kind of put the lyrics on screen so that, viewers can also see what the lyrics are. I have been kind of toying with the idea of looking at the lyrics while I'm listening to the album. I might try that out. I just feel like I find the lyrics to be kind of second nature when I'm listening to music. I feel like I really focus on the vocals and the production first thing, and I find the lyrics are secondary. It doesn't really matter what the lyrics are, but no, I do appreciate them when they're there. So I might try that out. I just feel like it might be a little too much for me to focus on, with the combination of all three, but I might try it out. But I really hope you guys like this one. Really, really excited for the ride that we're going to get with Vespertine. Make sure to like and subscribe for more content so you can stay tuned into the Vespertine reaction whenever it drops. The link to my Patreon, again, down in the description below. Feel free to super thanks if that is a way you wish to support me in as well. Thank you guys for watching. I will see you guys in the next one.